Ladies and gentlemen, it is Lilius Armira, your holistic practitioner once again. I'm sorry I missed the last couple of days. I have been traveling abroad. But one or two things have come up since I have been away that I thought I would try and enlighten you to for a few solutions. And that is urinary tract infections. They are unbearable. We have all had them, I'm sure, at one stage or another, and they affect the chaps as well as the ladies, and they are just misery, sheer and utter misery. But there's an awful lot that you can do to prevent them, and there's a lot that you can do to stop them in fairly short order. One of the main things is lifestyle. And the thing you have to remember is that fungi and bacteria love sugar. And the more you can remove that from your diet in the form of probably gluten or sugar itself, anything sweet, will generally mean that you are less likely to have these things. But should you find yourself in the uncomfortable position of realizing that you feel like you're weeing through razor blades or your pelvis is really sore in that bladder area, then these are some of the things that you need to take action on immediately. First of all, please try and avoid black tea, coffee, soda, citrus juices, chocolate, cayenne, hot peppers. Anything like that is going to exacerbate a very inflamed urinary tract or bladder or urethra. And the last thing you want to do is that. So we want to calm everything down. We don't want to feed the bacteria. We want to bring everything down. So if you can remove those things from your diet, first of all, and especially alcohol. Alcohol has got lots of sugar in it. It's extremely acidic, and it's just not a good idea. And although you might go, oh, just one glass of champagne or just one glass of this or a beer, it won't matter. It does. You're feeding the bacteria. You're feeding the source of the problem or the fungi. So get it out of your diet, get it out of the way, and you should start to notice some differences fairly soon. The next thing you need to look at is what you're wearing. No skinny jeans. I know they're really fashionable, but being tight in that area is not what we want. We want a breeze in the nether regions. So tight clothes, skinny trousers. For ladies, any sort of tights or pantyhose needs to go. We need cotton undies, and we need baggy trousers, and so that you can move efficiently. And men, get those boxers out, start hanging loose. Let's not have anything uptight or in that area either. Now, there are a few remedies that you can have, which are sort of old mothers' wives' tales, if you like, but they do work. If you find it's excruciating to pee, there are a couple of things that many people try. One is a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda in some water a couple of times a day. And what that does is it brings down the acidity in the urine. It changes the pH so that hopefully you can urinate more comfortably. Another thing that can be done is a little bit of cream of tartar and some lemon juice and some water. You can take that a few times a day. And what that does, again, it changes the pH, but it also makes it very hard for the bugs and the bacteria and the fungi to thrive in. So you're creating a hostile environment for the bugs and bacteria, and that is what we need to do. And you can do that 2 or 3 times a day. Another thing, if you're one of those people that find you're absolutely desperate to wee, and you get there and it's a dribble, or a little bit, and it's hugely disappointing because you were cross-eyed and busting to get there, and it's really disappointing when you go, all of that for that? What you need to do is to balance the sodium and the potassium pump in the kidney area, and you do that by a parsley infusion. So if you take a couple of cups of parsley and pour some boiling water on it, let it steep for 5-10 minutes and drink it, then that again can balance out the pH in the kidneys, and it will increase and dilute the sodium in that area, so you're able to excrete it more, which again means it is far more satisfying to visit that smallest room in the house and you feel that you're actually getting somewhere. So really, those are just a few insights, but most of all, just make sure you get off those really naughty foods which promote that discomfort from to make it continue. And those are black tea, coffee, soda, citrus juices because there's lots of sugar in them, chocolate, cayenne, hot peppers, and most of all, the alcohol. Well, I hope that's been helpful. It's given a few tips. Please like this, share it, talk about it with your friends. And if you would like an appointment with me, please hop on my website, liliasarmira.com. That is LILIASAHM for mother, EIRA.com. And I will do my best to help and support you in any way. The most important thing to remember is, in my book, there is always a solution. We just have to find out what that solution is and provide it for you. And I will do my very best to do that for you. Have a splendid evening. I will look forward to speaking to you again on Friday. Bye-bye.